Hola, ¿qué pasa, campeones? My name is Diego. This is D-Spot. In case you're new to this channel and you want to check out the latest on Barca news, that's what I do on D-Spot. D-Spot getting you closer to the Barca action than any other YouTube channel out there. A lot of you already know the D-Spot loyals, that D-Spot broadcast right from the city de la Ciudad Condal, the heart of Barcelona. Just have a look around. Barça Getafe just finished 0-0 on the night. And at least we take a point, right? At least we take a point. Let me show you a little bit of the sights and sounds before we get into the mix of things. But drop your comments in the comment section below as per usual. This is a quick, improvised little D-Spot broadcast. Not gonna make it too long, but I had to be out here to do a little bit of filming for Sky Sports, and I just, had to take advantage of the occasion to come to you guys, the D-Spot peeps, live regardless. Look at that. I never actually noticed that. I've been coming here for 30 years and I've never noticed that. Too fast for you saying, what's up, Diego? I see Harry Potter saying disappointing performance. Andre from Indonesia, Biskal Barca from Indonesia. Blaugrana saying the worst performance so far for us. Seth is saying, hey Diego, we looked really tired today. A much needed rest this week is coming up. Adi 21 is saying players were tired, and Getafe is a tough defensive team, is saying too fast for you. I'm gonna agree with all of you guys. Was it the best match? Obviously not. Did we look tired? Yeah, or I don't know about tired, but maybe not really motivated for this one, as opposed to other matches. Ala Madrid is in the house. Diego podcast tomorrow to talk about PSG. I would say so, yes sir, Ala Madrid. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, I mean, listen, a lot of rotations. Digne obviously in central defense, Yerry Mina in central defense, Coutinho playing, Dembele playing, Andres Iniesta on the bench. A lot of changes, guys. A lot of changes and all of that still having the mindset, of course, on the Champions League clash. Not this week, but the next week in Chelsea. I think we can forgive this team for maybe not coming out guns blazing as we are used to. Or maybe not. That's maybe saying a bit much. Maybe not guns blazing as we were used to, but finishing it off. I gotta say, man, give mad credit, give mad props to Getafe, to their defense, to their goalie, because they did a phenomenal job at basically preventing Barca from scoring a goal. You gotta agree that, and on any normal day, some of those would have gone in. So, let's tip our hats off. I think it was more merit down to Getafe than it was demerit for Barca. We could have easily, on any other day, won this match by having one of those goals go in. It was constant pressure of Barca, and Getafe just playing very solid, very good defense. We missed that little oomph, that little bit extra, but given all the factors I just mentioned, all the rotations, all of those things, it just wasn't meant to be today. We took a point. We still have Atletico. Are they 6 points clear? Are 6 points behind us? I think they are. Let me know in the comment section if I'm mistaken, but I think they're 6 points away. A loss here would have been, of course, hugely disappointing. We lose 2 points, and that allows Atletico to be a little bit optimistic. They still have to play here in the Camp Nou, but I've been speaking with culés. I've been doing some recording for this new project that I told you guys about with David Garrido of Sky Sports, La Liga Lowdown, kicking off in March 1st. So keep an eye out for that. But I'll let you guys know all the details of it. But man, it wasn't meant to be today. Let me talk about the positives. Obviously I talked about the negatives, the lack of goals today. Messi, Suarez didn't look good today. They didn't look really enchufado. They didn't look really engaged as usual, as we usually expect. Atletico now has, some hope, they can be a little bit optimistic. But let me talk about the positives. Yerry Mina looked good. For me, his first game, Yerry Mina, I think, looked decent. He had a lot of pressure on him today. He had a lot of pressure, and he was very solid. Sure, he didn't, he maybe held on to the ball a little bit too much. He's probably not used to passing the ball as quickly as he should, knowing that, you got to pass that ball quickly. The ball can't stay too long on your feet, especially if you're a central defender. But, he played very good. I see Blaugrana saying he almost scored twice. Indeed, he did. Too Fast For You saying he's also, he looked fine indeed. I agree with you. Okay, 7 points. Sorry, I just see that now. Thank you, Blaugrana, Seth, and Too Fast For You. So 7 points and Big Max. Big Max had to come back in this live stream, boy. I was putting pressure on you, wasn't I? But yeah, good to see you too, Max, back in this live stream. But so 7 points clear. Okay, well, listen, 7 points. That's 3 games. I think we have no need to stress. We need to stay. Let me move away from this machine that's making a hell of a lot of noise. We need to, of course, stay focused, mentally engaged, physically fit. That obviously today wasn't the case. We had so many changes, but I think we still have reason to feel, that we have La Liga in the bag. Don't forget, Atletico has to come to the Camp Nou, of course. So, Yerry Mina, for me, back to what I was saying before, deserves a big mention. And I'll tell you who else I liked very, very much. Very, very much. And he deserves all of our praises. Lucas Digne, guys. Lucas Digne in central defense. Oh my God. Yo, I think maybe, is he the next Mascherano? Is he, has he found a new position for himself? I think not. Of course, he'll be more at home on that flank. But I think he did a tip-top job, man. I think he did an outstanding job. He did good. He did everything that, we would have expected or need to expect from a central defender. And, not the best. I'm not saying he's amazing and he's going to be playing there. The Mascherano joke was obviously, take that with a light heart. But for me, he impressed me in the position. And, seeing it as it was probably just this game, I think he deserves an honorable mention. No doubt about it. Of course, Coutinho. Look, Coutinho did what he could. He was swinging quite a little bit from the left to the right. Wasn't really maybe sure exactly where he fit in, but that's gonna come with time. We know that he likes to play on the left and the right and cut into the middle. He was trying to figure out his position out on the field, and I mean, he gets a pass for me. I think with time, I'm not worried at all. And Dembele has to say, Dembele needs to get more confident, man. Dembele, I hope that Dembele is not going to cramp up and get scared. He was playing with fear today. He needs to get over that. He needs to get over that. Right now he seems a little bit scared to me. Probably scared para recaer, to injure himself again. Every time he se resbaló, he was off balance, like he slipped a couple of times, and I think 2 or 3 times, and every time I was like, oh shit. Thinking that, oh my gosh, is he gonna get injured again? And he's probably thinking the exact same thing. So I hope he gets continuation. I also hope that Valverde is not overly protective with him, because it's a cycle. Injuries, and this is proven, injuries also happen through. It's also a psychological factor, is my point. It's not only a physical factor, also your psychological factor. If you're constantly scared, playing scared, that has an impact on your physique. And Dembele cannot be playing scared. So let's hope he gets over that. And let's also just, I want Valverde just to take it as normal. Just to put him in that starting 11 already. Let him play. Just let him play. Let him get that confidence, because we have a lot of hopes. We got so much hopes riding on this kid. And I would hate it if now, he cramps up every time he's out there and he becomes like a Bale 2.0. We've said it in the past. Bale 2.0. We obviously don't want that. Not interested in that whatsoever. Anyways, guys, let me take a couple of your questions. Barca boy saying same every time Dembele ran and slipped and scared the shit out of me. Yeah. I figured I wasn't the only one, but I really did. I was like, oh no. And then you see him get back, and you're like, whoof, and then he'd slip again. GMO no is saying Jordi Alba does low cross. The team knows that that's going to happen. Not really sure what you're trying to say, but Yeah, that's what Jordi Alba does. Paco, Ari saying Paco was played in the midfield today, didn't help him much. No, no, of course not. That's not Paco Alcácer's position. Uh, but I mean, look, nobody really stood out for me apart from Diñez playing decent and Yerry Mina also looking pretty decent. So everybody else for me kind of got a sub, say a light pass or maybe just a fail. Alcácer for me, I mean, look, I got to give him a little bit of a pass because he's totally out of position there and didn't make much of an impact or impression on me whatsoever. Harry Potter saying Jordi is always looking for Messi, but he had the chance to easily give it to Coutinho instead because he was in a better position. Well, it's interesting you say that because, last week we saw the same thing with Luis Suarez and Coutinho and Messi when I was scared that Suarez was going to pass it to Messi, who was behind Coutinho, and Luis Suarez actually gave the confidence to Coutinho, gave it to Coutinho, which allowed Coutinho to get his first goal for Barca. And so I'm sure, look, when it comes to Jordi and Leo, they have such I mean, that connection is so ingrained into their minds that it's probably almost automatismo. It's almost automatic, probably, the way that he just looks or sees Messi, sees number 10, and it's just like, gotta pass to him. Probably, I don't think that is done on purpose. Not the way, for example, that they were literally on purpose not passing the ball to Andre Gomez last week or the last match. I don't think that was the case today. I'll tell you what else, something I noticed when Dembélé actually had the chance to score himself. He was in a better position to shoot the ball himself nearing the end of the match there. And he saw number 10 and said, oh shit, kind of se cagó. He shot himself and again passed the ball to Messi rather than just being confident saying, no, yo puedo. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it in, slot it in the back of the net. But I think this is all coming with time, guys. Coutinho cutting into the from the banda, from the side into the middle as well, is something that the rest of the team needs to adapt to. Jordi Alba said it himself. This will take a little bit of time getting used to. Let's not forget that Jordi Alba was the main beneficiary of Neymar having left, getting all that space. So now the fact that Coutinho is lingering on that side, playing a similar type of style to Neymar, will be something that Jordi Alba will need to get used to. So let's give it time. Like I said last week, guys, Barca right now is in preseason. Barca, Valverde, and the team are in preseason mode. It's crazy because we're in February, mid-February, pero estamos en pretemporada otra vez. We're again in preseason mode as... I think that was... I don't know who that was. Looked like definitely a Barca player. A red Audi R8 just drove by me. But yeah, estamos en pretemporada. Give this team a little bit of time. It's crazy because we're in mid-February, but we need to now, they need to figure it out. Valverde needs to figure this out again from scratch, oddly enough, so that's what we were worried about. That's what we were worried for all this time. That was my biggest worry with Coutinho coming midway through the season. That's why I kept saying, let's not do it now. This is not a purchase. This is not a player we need to buy or bring in right now. Let's wait for the summertime. Dembélé, obviously, his injury, 4 months, almost 5 months with the second time that he got injured. Again, it has to be incorporated. This is all going to take time. Let me take a few more of your questions and then I'm gonna finish the broadcast. By the way, I'm going to have a special broadcast as well tomorrow. I'll be joined by a big culé, Dutchie, like myself. His name is Noel. Some of you guys might follow him on Twitter, but I'm going to do a special little D-Spot broadcast with him tomorrow to talk the latest on Barca. He's a big fan and has a brilliant tactical mind as well. But let me get to your question. Isam saying Messi will be happy to see his mates can score goals without him. Mark Pilkinson saying, I have to give credit to Getafe. I didn't think we played badly. Encouraged with Terry. Also, the patience will pay off with Dembélé. All positive words there. Johnny Carlos, what's up, Johnny? Saying we're in preseason mode in La Liga, but in the Champions League, we got that shit figured out. 4-4-2. Of course, in the Champions League, we'll play Iniesta. There won't be Coutinho. We need to figure out Dembélé because, yes, it'll be a 4-4-2, but does that mean that Dembélé will start on the bench? Maybe. But in Andres Iniesta, by the way, I talked about standouts. Andres Iniesta, he's fired, so fired up. I'll tell you what, I talked with culés, great impression so far. Everybody's optimistic for the triplete. Everybody's optimistic that this Liga has won, that we can win the triplete, and that they're happy with Valverde, and then we'll figure it out with Coutinho and Dembele. So that I reflect that optimism. I also feel that we can do this, that we're in a great position. 7 points in front of Atletico, who still have to come here. We got this. You know, no need to panic, but we got to stay alert. We have to make sure that Valverde figures this one out, because it won't be easy, but let's stay patient and optimistic. All right, guys. Too fast, too saying Dembele and Coutinho get a mulligan for this season. Absolutely 100%. All right, boys. That is it from me, D-Spot. Sorry, I am now live. Don't have my laptop, so I'm not going to be able to sign off with my cool intro. But like I said, tune in tomorrow and for my special D-Spot broadcast with Noel from Twitter, another big-time Barça fan. And y eso es todo, ¿vale? Un saludo, un abrazo, and Visca el Barça, como siempre. Venga, ciao. Oh, and wait, subscribe to this channel. Click the notifications if you haven't already. Had to say that. Notifications important, so you know when I'm popping up live. This is D-Spot too. All right? Subscribe, click the notifications button. That's what's up, Blaugrana. Peace.